Jermaine, first time out there, what was it like running in 81, catching passes, and being a Bengal?
You know, more excited than anything to get back out there and just play ball. You know, just being in that environment, you know, around my guys and other receivers, quarterbacks, and running backs from any position. You know, just being in that environment, you know, it just resorts me back to myself. And it's a real comfortable feeling. So I was more than excited just to play ball again.
Have you ever had just like a 1 hour workout? Like, this is a pretty unique thing where it was 1 hour on the field, off the field. It might have even been less than that when you take out the stretch.
But yeah, it was like that. But you know, honestly, it felt more. I mean, I guess you could say, you know, it's everybody's out there first time put on that jersey. So you know, rep by rep, watching the other guys, you know, excited for them, you know, when they catch the ball and you know when they run a good route or you know if it's a good throw or you know whether it is, you know, it's just, you know, you want to motivate them and you keep going and you know get to know these guys around you because you know. We look back on this from 10 years, 20 years from now, you know, these are guys, you know, I could say, you know, we went in there together and, you know, we worked hard together, so.
What are your first, second, third impressions probably of Troy Walters and working with him today?
Amazing. You know, I truly can't wait to put more work in with him and, you know, and just, you know, have a successful career under him. And, you know, he knows what it takes to be a great receiver. You know, he's had great receivers and he has great receivers as now, and he was a great one himself, so. You know, it's honestly just a blessing. Couldn't wish I wasn't anywhere else.
Have you heard from any of the receivers so far that are on the team?
Yeah, you know, Charlie, Jamar, you know, I talk with them, and, you know, it's pretty much his work, you know, building a relationship with those guys and, you know, excited to be able to, you know, be side by side with them.
What did Jamar say to you?
You know, he's happy to, you know, that I'm here. You know, it's time to go to work, and, you know, he likes my game, and, you know, I love his game as well, so. It's honestly just a blessing to be side by side by those guys.
You wore number 3 in college. You're 81 here. What went into that decision for you?
I don't know. I'm just really happy to be here, and you know, I think it's actually a good number to me. But yeah, I'm just excited to work. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you ever wear 81 before?
Nah.
Style-wise, you talk with Jamar, you talk with Charlie. How do you think your game fits with Jamar, T, Charlie, Andre?
You know, I feel like these are all real versatile and elite receivers, you know, who honestly don't compare to each other. So I feel like I feel like each and 3 of those guys have different games, and I feel like they have something that they can all each take from each other. And, you know, just adding me so, you know, I can learn from them, take from them, and, you know, hopefully it's vice versa. So, you know, I'm just, like I said, I'm more than happy to be in this receiver room. So I feel like it's a bright future.
Did it feel any kind of way putting on the NFL practice uniform for the first time, or did it just feel like football?
Despite the fact that, you know, I haven't played ball in a minute, you know, and throughout the whole draft process and all this, I was really more excited to really just get out there and like run routes and be, you know, just be on that kind of timing. But, you know, for the most part, of course, you know, it's a moment thing where you really gotta, you know, enjoy the moment and be like, okay, you actually here, you worked for it. But I snapped right back into reality and was like, what about all that? So.
How did it feel being out there?
It was good. It was dope. You know, it was cold in there. It was cool though. It was dope. I liked it.
Is it good in the cold though?
Huh?
Is it good working in the cold?
Yeah.
Like just a little chillier. You're not gonna be dripping.
Nah. I just, if you know, with a dome like that, I thought it was like, I don't know, probably be like more like room temperature. But like I was like, it's like a freezer. Like, but it was good. It was cool though.
You warmed up in a hurry though, moving around out there.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I got going early, so it was good.
Did Amarius's size surprise you? I know you had heard about it, but then you meet him.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, because when his freshman year at Georgia, you know, I was in my sophomore year, so I had a year with Amarius already. Like when he came in as a freshman, I'm like, what is it? Who it? Like, bro, this boy huge. Like, and then seeing him throughout the process, you know, and throughout the years of college, and you know how he developed. You know, seeing him, he obviously got bigger, and so I already thought he was insane his freshman year. So you know, seeing him transform into this, and you know, have him here with me is kind of crazy.
You talk about the work that you've done over the last year from whether it's a character standpoint or whatever it is. You've talked a lot about your learning process over the last couple of years. What's gone into that for you? What kind of work have you put in there to try to, you know, better yourself?
You know, I guess you could say is, you know, honestly, I would just truly deep down want to be a big achiever, and you know, I have a lot of goals set for myself. So you know, coming with that kind of mindset, you know, you could tend to catch yourself, you know, not being patient with some sort of situations throughout the process, and you know. So throughout the process, eventually, you know, I feel like I gained more patience, you know, with whatever I was doing, and you know, everything takes time and day by day. So, you know, I kind of got myself into the rhythm of, you know, do everything, something every day, you know, 1% better every day, and you know, I just fell in tune with myself, and you know, I just look forward to the future.
You've talked in the past about how passionate you are as a guy. Where's that passion come from for you? And is it like that in general for you, or is it mainly a football thing?
You know, honestly, like me, my mom, and my sister, you know, it's been us my entire life, and you know, everything my mom has done. So she's done a lot for me and my sister, and you know, to this day, I still don't know how she pulled off some things, you know, and yeah, it's just, that means a lot to me. So every time I think about us three, I just, you know, it reminds me, and it triggers me. So, you know, a lot of passion comes from that.